shot. Oh, it's happened. They made it work. Cloud9 are your E-League major champions.
This is Cloud9, a professional esports organization's Counter-Strike team. They just won their first E-League major championship. So much emotion is displayed after hours of practice and dedication to finish on the top, and you can see the happiness being shared between the team and the fans. Along with the rousing influence of gaming, it introduces the competitive gaming world of esports. However, the general population might feel like the idea of esports is pretend, but spanning hundreds of competitively involved video games, esports viewership as a collective attracts more than 80 million spectators across various live streaming services. So why show Cloud9 and their championship win? Because it is empirical to showing why esports is a real thing, and it isn't something only the greatest players in the world can be involved with. Alejandro Enriquez is the active president of the GamingGators, home to all things gaming and esports at SFSU.
Although recently we've partnered up with Energy, which has a local Overwatch team that is backed by the Sacramento Kings, and they're looking to help us provide legitimacy to our club as we pitch to Lynn Mahoney this summer. So hopefully with their leverage we'll be able to secure funding and actually become a fully supported organization here at San Francisco State. I'll be able to secure funding and support for the club, as I feel like we're sitting on one of the largest clubs and one of the most active clubs here at San Francisco State, and I think it's only fair that the players and staff that dedicate countless hours of their week and day are reflected with the support that they're given through the school, whether that's through tuition, housing, or any support whatsoever. It's something that I hope to achieve.
People traditionally see esports players as somebody that only plays video games, and that's like the only thing that they do. That's actually not the case.
They train just like any other college sport. They do physical training, they have practices, they have to maintain their grades, they have to do physical therapy, they have to do preventative training so that they don't have injuries.
But even now, when understanding how the school disregards the esports division, what does extra financing and acknowledgement do to help progress those involved? And is it just centered on the players that compete in the matches?
This weekend to play in a Bay Area tournament called Bay Area Battles, where Cal Berkeley and Stanford invited us to go play in a simple LAN Overwatch match. And we produced the full event with members of our club, bringing over producers, which were myself, along with an assistant producer, a camera operator, and talent. But for the first time ever, we were able to bring in camera operators along with an assistant director, assistant producer, as well as an observer.
Also show like different career paths that are available for esports, because I think right now there's just not, everyone thinks I'm either gonna go pro or I'm gonna be an animator. I'm like, no, there's so much more you can do in terms of management and event planning. So I hope that SF State does a better job at representing esports, because I think it's definitely a really cool addition.
The GamingGators organization has plenty of support from the San Francisco State student body, and hopefully in the near future, President Alejandro and anyone who decides to be supportive of the GamingGators, they'll end with SF State raising their own collegiate championship trophy.